my channel. This is Faye, and yes, Faye buys houses. So today we're going to talk about getting started in business. So I started my LLC roughly 5 years ago for real estate. Granted, I had other LLCs, but today we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. So the first topic we're going to talk about is choosing a name. Sounds simple, but for some reason it took me longer than it should have to create or come up with a name. And so my advice to you is just pick a name. Just get started. Just, you can check to make sure no one else is using it. Just go to Google and search with your state and see if your name is available. So I don't want you guys to take about a month or 2 or 3 just thinking of a name. There's so much more to get down and dirty with. So don't have analysis paralysis. Just done is better than perfect. Just get it done. So pick a name, and you're going to think of like a logo or color scheme. So for me, I went to a site called Fiverr, Fiverr.com. And you can pick, what are they called? Independent contractors, so to speak. And everyone lists their different jobs and what they do and what service they provide. And the services can cost from as low as $5 or $25. And so check out the site. I'm not promoting, I'm not getting paid from Fiverr, although I wish I did. But I'll put all the links in at the end of the video. Just look down at the profile and I'll include all the links to everything I'm talking about. So that's Fiverr. But yeah, and they'll help you with your logo, your colors, and give you revisions. If you don't like it, you can scratch it and start over. And they help you, not just real estate, for pretty much any business, any kind of logo, they'll help you out. Next, let's talk about business cards. You got to have something when you're out and about, not just tell someone, take my number down, although I've done that if I'm out of business cards, so don't shy away from it. But it just kind of shows you, how professional you are. So let me show you, hold on one second, guys. I'm going to show you my business card. And I actually have a couple. So this is my Realtor business card. Can you guys see that? It's black. It has my picture on one side. I'm with Realty One Group Edge right now. And on the other side, it has my information. So yes, you can have my information. If you're looking for a licensed realtor in the state of Georgia, I am an investor and a licensed realtor, and I can help you out. So that's what it looked like. Just something that has your information on it. And it don't have to be double-sided. It can be single-sided. But you can go to like Staples. They'll do it like 1 day or same day turnaround. And then also there's Vista print. I know you guys know about Vista print. Well, most of you guys do. All right, so next, let's talk about social media. So everyone's doing it. So let's do it too, right? In this case, yes. So there's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, which I just started, and just to name a few. And so I would recommend, if you're starting a business, whether it's making candles, you got a yoga business, you're catering, get a social media. Get Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and a TikTok. All right, just get started. All right, so down to the nitty gritty. So you're going to ask me like, Faye, okay, you say get started in business, but what does that mean? Okay, I'm going to go pick a name. I'm going to pick out a logo, go to Fiverr, get my cards made at Staples or Vistaprint or wherever I want, and then do my social media. But on the back end, how can I set it up? I've heard of LLCs. I've heard of S Corps, C Corps, sole proprietorships. What do I do, right? And so I wrote down a couple of sites that can help you set up your business formation, is what it's called. So there's LegalZoom, there's incfile.com, there's also Nolo, NOLO.com, and then there's Legal Shield. Everyone knows Legal Shield, right? So none of these I get paid for with them. I just use a couple of the different services that they offer. And so they can help you file your LLC. They even tell you the different types of formations, because there's also trusts and things like that. So it kind of breaks it down and defines it. So I would highly recommend just ask around, set up some sort of formal business structure. So that way, you know, you're separating yourself from your business and your personal. Okay. So I want to get into that. Because I could just set up everything in my name, right? What's wrong with that? What's the harm, right? But when you think about it, let's say you're making good money in your business, right? You're selling candles, and for some odd reason, someone spills a candle or something and tries to sue you. They're not coming to Tom, Dick, and Harry LLC or Tom, Dick, and Harry S Corp or whatever. They're going to come to Jane Doe. So you're really exposing yourself to maximum risk by not setting up a business structure that is not your first and last name and your social. Okay, so ergo, set up an LLC. So one of those sites, LegalZoom, Inc., Nolo, Legal Shield, they can help you. Or just go to Google. Go to Google and just type in business formations, and you'll see the different pricing. They're as low as $49. And then they also charge you for the state filing fees, which is a little bit extra. And it can go up to like $400, $500. So it just depends on how complex. So don't analyze and think on it for months. Just talk to a tax professional or ask friends of what they're doing and see, you know, how beneficial it is to them. But talk to your tax guy. That's going to be very important because everyone's business is going to be a little different. And get started. That's the biggest thing. Get started. All right. Next, you're going to need an EIN. Faye, what's an EIN? It's called an employer identification number. So for the personal world, we have our social security, right, number. And in the business world, when you set up your business, you need a tax identification number, right? So it's called an EIN. And you can go to the IRS. So go to www.irs.gov, and it's free. So there's no reason for you not to have it. So go out there, guys, set up your LLC, set up your EIN. Let's get professional. We're not going to do things all put it in a pot and make it happen. We've done that. So let's get professional. Let's set up a business structure, a formal one, and get an EIN. It's free. Yeah, so third on my list is, so we got LLC, EIN, and you need a business bank account, right? We're not going to keep swiping our personal for business products. I mean, we can, and I have, but you know, now I know better, I do better, right? So I actually interviewed a couple of local banks, and I got on the phone, called a couple of my real estate investor friends and say, hey, what are you using? Who are you banking with? And what do they offer you to bank with them? So ask those hard questions, and just don't be afraid to ask questions you think are stupid, right? The only question that are stupid is the ones you don't ask. So ask. And that's it, guys. So I know this video is a little bit longer than I intended it to be, but I wanted to kind of bring you a lot of value on the front end. The stuff that we just tell you go do, but we don't tell you how to do it. So here's how to do it. I'm going to include all the links in my bio, and I just want you to put action to it. So let's hold each other accountable. Give yourself a deadline and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to write me a to-do list for this week. And by Friday, I'm going to have my business name. By Monday, I'm going to make sure my business cards are on my desk and ready to pass out. So give yourself smart, attainable goals, get them done, and let's move on to making some money. All right, bye, guys. Enjoy your day, and link in my bio, but I want you to like and subscribe. So hit the button at the bottom, almost forgot, and share. All right, thank you, guys. Enjoy. Bye.